Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Planet Crafter, the 2.0 update. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So today I do want to get to these two wrecks, that one right there and that one up there. But before we do that, I want to increase our output on some stuff. First things first, I think that's all I need there. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need a corner piece too. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure it had the right orientation so it'd look a little nicer. And let's see, I need one of these, and one of these to do a corner piece. Let's go outside to do that. It'll just be easier to place it. There we go. All right, you can't place it from inside. It's just a little hard to tell which direction it's going. Do I have the stuff to make windows in here? I need to do that before I put anything in there, if that's going to work. All right. Because it's going to be hard to get in here afterwards. Normally I would use the space for something else, but since I've sort of taken up the space I would have before used for heaters, except for that little bit there, I'm going to go ahead and use this spot for heaters. Actually, you know what? I think before I start, I'm also going to block off the other side of it. Yeah, I know. I need a window for that too. There. Okay. So I'm going to try to get 8 heaters in there. That'll give us up to 12 heaters. Or I could just move these 4 and just have 8 in there. We'll see. So what do we need for the heaters? Here we go. Silicon, titanium, and iridium. Let's do 4 for right now. Iridium. Why, my brain is not working today. The last couple of days have been rough. Oh, I swear I got that. You thought about it. You didn't do it. Yeah, I guess you're right. I get cluster headaches. They're like migraines. In fact, they're pretty much the exact same thing as migraines, slightly different symptoms. But they come in clusters. So you don't just get one, you get them for days, sometimes weeks. And I just started a new cluster on Monday. Yay, me. I think that's where I want that. Yeah, that looks nicely lined up. All right, I didn't need to back out quite so far. There. Okay, so that's 4. And we still have plenty of power. I really do want to get the heat kicked up. Why don't you launch some more rockets? We can do rockets, but the rockets multiply whatever you've got going on in here. So the more you have here to begin with, the more effective your rockets are. So it's good to do a combination. There. All right. And I'm just going to close this off too. All right. So that's our heaters. We now have really more than I needed. I was just going to go for 8, but I didn't see any reason to pull those out since they're not in the way. All right. I like the way that looks. That's nice. Yes, it's very important for your heaters to look nice. Growler, don't be giving me grief today. Yeah, if I sounded slow yesterday, it was because of the migraine. All right, let's see. This is next, and we're going to need a lot of iron, which we don't have. Okay, how are we doing on power? 800, or almost 800. These are going to take, 4 of these are going to take less energy, fortunately. Looks like about 34 for 4 more of them. Let me go dig out some iron. Found a box while I was out and about too, although it didn't have anything particularly special in it. 8 of those. 8 of those. 8 of those. Okay. So we will go ahead and I think we'll just continue our line here. Don't see any reason to get fancy with it. The little pop-up is in the way and sort of annoying, but at least it doesn't stay up long. Okay, so we've doubled that. Now, let's double our this, because this will give us more oxygen and more plants, and the plants we definitely need. This will give us a lot more plants, but we're not there yet. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 plastic, 2 of these. Yeah, I've been saving those. 2 magnesium, 2 super alloy, and 2 water. Well, actually, the other ones should have produced some not bacteria, some algae for us to use now too. There. All right, let's see, because then we might be able to get our flower growers going. That was all. That was not a lot. I've changed my mind about where I'm going to put this, but I'm going to move it later. It's not a big deal to move it. It's not a big deal to leave it there for now. Okay, so let's take these, and we need, oh, we don't have any sulfur. All right. So toss that in there. All right, so now we doubled our plant production, we increased our oxygen production. Actually, no, we didn't quite double plant production. Pretty close, because there's not much coming out of the grass growers. And our heat, and we actually tripled our heat and doubled our pressure. Pressure's still moving pretty slow, as is biomass. Everything else looks pretty decent. See how we're doing here. Lake water collector is our next thing. We're 3/5 of the way there. It's not too bad. This is an important one. This will help us out. We're a long ways from getting that heater. Oh, we got our tier 2 biodome. Good. That I really wanted. And this is our round window I was telling you about for the corners, for the rounded corners. Biodome. Yeah, we can't make this yet. All right. I am going to... Actually, you know what? Do we have the stuff? Can I make a miner? We can go over and put a miner in the sulfur area. That would be helpful. And there's the last of those. That, and 1 titanium. Cool. We'll stick a miner over in the sulfur area, and I'll run around and gather some sulfur, and that should help us out a lot. Okay, now that we have sulfur, we'll do this. I didn't get a lot, sadly, but I did pick up some aluminum and stuff too. No. All right, that's going to be 2 fertilizer for us. I think that the biodome is going to be more useful for us than the whatchamacallits for the moment. Do I have? I don't think I have enough. No, I don't have enough algae to make them though. Do I have enough of anything to make these? Yeah, I can do 2 of these. All right, let's go ahead and do these then. I would like to have done the others, but you know, we can do only what we can do. Some water here, yeah. Okay. Actually, I probably didn't need all that water. We're just going to replace these. Oops, I forgot to bring flower seeds to put in them. And I think we still have some extra golden flower seeds. We can leave our... Yeah. We can leave our veggie tubes, the tier 3 veggie tubes out. They're not doing much right now, but they're not hurting anything either. There. Alright, well that's going to greatly increase our plant production. So that's something. Okay, now that all that stuff is out, let's check out the wreck up the hill. I think I already put a building up there. Let's see about taking this new route that they gave us. Oh, this thing is slow. I'll be looking forward to us getting the speed boost on it. Well, it looks like this is a one-way route. We can come up here, but we can't go back down that way. That's fine. It's interesting to know that it's there. Alright. You just park right here. Yeah, I do have this here. Grab some air. Actually, you know what? Let's toss... I brought some water with me. I'm going to toss it in there. Oh, this is new. There was nothing out here before. And we get an oxygen fuse. That'll be great once we get an optimizer. Just going to toss this in here. And there was another water there I just saw. I wonder if anything else has been... Oh, thank you so much. They got all the junk out of the way on the floor so you aren't tripping over everything constantly. That is terrific. And another blueprint ship. That'll be handy. Only about half full. And it's nice being able to come up here with the rover. That will definitely stretch our ability to do things. Alright, let me take this stuff back out. Increase of the rover's cargo capacity will be a welcome thing too. As you can see, I couldn't even empty my inventory. Alright. So back here. Doesn't look like any of this has changed, really. And that's going to be it. That's all we can carry. Alright. Well, I'll make the trip back. And then we'll come back and see how we're doing. Oh, we got the tier 2 algae grower. Excellent. The rover-friendly improvements to the map are great, in my opinion. Go. Take those. Let's take that and that. That took a little while to disintegrate. This is still blocked. That's sort of annoying. Another blueprint chip. What did we get for that other blueprint chip? I don't remember. Okay, I'll have to come back for this one. Yeah, but that's going to be it, and I haven't put anything in the rover yet, so we are going to get this all in this trip. Obviously there's more there we're not going to be able to get till later. That's locked behind doors. So I will go ahead and grab this stuff, and then we'll go check out the other wreck and see if there's anything changed there. Yes, indeed, I almost forgot about the golden box up here. So we have lots of golden flowers. Okay, a couple things before we head to the other wreck. First off, let's see what these are. Agility boots and T2 GPS satellite. Okay, that's good. Oh, the map information satellite. That's what we got with the other one. And we should have more algae out here now. So if we have algae, we should be able to make a fair amount of fertilizer. Because I've been storing some of the eggplants in the storage box, and we should have some in the growers too. All right, cool. And of course, those will be able to upgrade as well. I'm not sure which I want to do, though. Upgrade those or do the biodome. All right, let's stick these in here for the moment. Let's go ahead and grab these. Oh, not ready yet. Okay. All right, so we're only going to be able to do 2. Okay, 2. What can we do with 2 of them now? This, we need 2 for this. We can do this. If I have enough water. Yeah, we do. Okay, that's 2 of those. And then a sulfur and a super alloy. Desperately need more sulfur. Let's come up here, go outside, go up on top of this. It overhangs the back quite a bit, but I guess that's going to work. Why does it overhang the back so much? Never used to overhang that much. I guess I did build it back a bit. Yeah, that would do it. I built it back a bit so that I could place the stairs right here. Oh well, it's a temporary base anyways, so it'll do. But now we are going to have access to bark, which will help us with some other things. And when I get some more, we need 4 fertilizer, and then we'll be able to upgrade all 4 of our algae growers to tier 2 algae growers, and that'll produce significantly more oxygen in plants. So that will be a big boost, and that's about 108 energy, I think. Wrong one. Yeah, we're fine on energy. All right, get a drink of water. Let's grab these and put them inside. And let's go over it. Oh, I need a shelter over there. I don't have one yet. There we go. All right. The improved turning radius on this is really helpful too. It's a lot easier to get in and out of places, whereas before you know, had to do all sorts of 3-point turns because the turn radius was so wide. Before we go to the... Well, yeah, let's go to the wreck first. We'll hit... There's a little underground thing over here. We'll hit that afterwards. All right. Let's just park this right here. Oh, and there's the lake water collector. That will be very handy. And we can stop for some oxygen. It'll be nice once we can do that with our rover. It'll save us needing to build all these little structures everywhere. Okay, any changes in here? Don't see anything. Oops. Was there a blueprint box there? I don't remember. Okay, this all looks the same. There's green bean seed. Another green bean seed. That's not unusual. They were there before. This is new. There was not a... what you call it there before. A suit box, suit rack, whatever. Alright. Well, that's our first load of stuff out of here. Heard the ding. We got something else, but I don't know what. they didn't catch it. So, come on. Eggplants there. Well, this was all one shelf before, wasn't it? Or were the doors just down here? Something's different about this. I don't know what. Just cosmetic, though. And that's it for this trip. Okay. Since we're still in need of sulfur, I decided to run over and empty that first. And then let's check out this underground base before... I don't know if we'll make it over to the ship or not. Depends on how full we end up being. Just park right here, I think. Oh, well, this is lit up down here now. Oh, the lights are on. I guess this has power. Okay, we got that. That's right, this is a big box. Ooh, we got a pressure multiplier fuse. That's nice. As well as get another rocket motor. And we got two thingies. Well, that was helpful. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, we're pretty full. There is one more box I'm going to grab. And then we might need to grab some oxygen before we head back. There's a box under the end of this. That's right, there used to be another box around the outside of this ship, but I don't remember for sure whether that was really the case or whether I'm just misremembering it. Alright. I'm going to head back. Yeah, we should have enough air. Famous last words. Okay, I finished emptying that out. There was nothing new in it, so you haven't missed anything. But now we should have quite a lot more of this. When to think of it, I should have bark sitting up there in that tier 2 biodome too. I should go pull that out of there. But we should be able to make 2 more. Yeah, got it all. We should be able to make 2 more fertilizer, and we have 3 in storage. I think we got 1 out of a box in that rack. So that will allow us to get some more stuff done. Grab these. Grab 2 of these. Okay, so now. Yeah, we need 4 of those to get the algae generators done. We need 4 more plastic. And another super alloy for each one, looks like. Cool. Let's go upgrade these. Actually, we better move them too, because the lake is just about done. Actually, looks like it might be done already. And with that done, it's going to be time to start building our permanent base. Yep, should be okay to do that. The water certainly looks different. It's more transparent now. You can see through it. Let's see. Let's put it over here for right now, just to get it out of our way. There. So that's going to increase our oxygen production, our plant production, as well as giving us a lot more algae. Oh, and we got more of these. So we can actually make 2 more. Probably fertilizer we can use on other things. Okay, and let's put bark right here. I'm not putting them in any particular order. I've just been doing it as I've needed a box for them. Normally I try to put the bark as close as possible to the stairs or ladder. All right. So, oh yes, we got a lot of improvements for our rover. It's parked back there right now. Let's bring it over here. Now, I know we can't do speed because it requires zeolite, which we just don't have access to yet. And that's not going to be until sometime in the insect phase, I believe. See, this one we have. This one requires obsidian, so we can't do that. This one we can do. We don't have any upgrades for that now, do we? No, we just have the headlights. So yeah, well, this one we could do, and this one we can do. So let's do 2 of these first off. So we're going to seriously increase the storage capacity of this thing. Oops, no, I need 2 of those, not 1 of them. Okay, now we need 2 more cloth or fabric, and what's that, 1 or 2? I think it's just 1 osmium. Hopefully just 1, because we don't have a lot. We can definitely go and get some more. That's not a huge problem. Oops. There we go. All right, is there anything else we can upgrade on this? Speed, no. O2, no. Again, zeolite, so we can't do anything with it till we get to the zeolite stage. Zeolite, I don't really care about that anyways. And this one we can get when we get over and get obsidian. How do we look on space now? Oh yeah, that looks really nice. But it's slow, but at least we're going to be able to carry a lot. Let's see where we are now. All right, we have reached the lake stage. So we can actually start building our permanent house whenever I get enough iron stocked up, I guess. Both these boxes are full, or nearly full, yeah. But a couple more boxes of iron are going to be necessary, so I'll have to, between episodes, I suppose I'll run around and start doing some iron gathering. And then next episode, we should be able to start building our permanent base. I don't know why it suddenly got like this. See, it's real cloudy around the edges. Then we have an open sky directly above us. The sky really is beautiful in this new update. All right, cool. Should be able to gather down there now that the lake is full. It's just a bit of a pain, but... Oh, that's a little disconcerting. I thought I was sliding to the right. Oh, it's the water doing weird things. Oh, we got our internal stairs, or our interior stairs already. Well, that's handy. Okay. Well, I think we got everything done that we can do for today. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.